Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our next session of multiplayer playthrough of Tales of Berseria here at Sound Goblin Gaming. Sorry a little bit for the late start there, but after the triumphant return of Sound Goblin Storytime yesterday, we all had to take a little bit of extra time to recover from our anime bullshit threshold being reached. So hopefully none of that'll be in this game today. I'm sure it's going to be in this game today. Anyways, I'm Bograt.
I'm the Krampus.
I'm Shiv.
And I'm Vincent. And I'm still trying to run as if I'm a Monster Hunter.
There is no run button on Monster Hunter. You do have a shitty skateboard, though.
I do have a shitty skateboard. Which is kind of a run button, but awful.
I'm still not thoroughly convinced it is actually significantly faster than our normal run speed.
It's not.
Is the thing. Like, I think it is almost exactly the same. It is at most maybe like 3% faster.
Let's see.
I don't remember where the hell we were supposed to go.
And so it's about the count of 10 to make it from one end to the other on foot.
It's about the count of 10 to light up a surfboard.
So it's about a count of 6. So it's like 40% faster. It is not significantly faster enough to merit how annoying it is to control.
It's faster assuming we don't have to turn. And then ping pong off walls for 10 seconds?
I believe we had a class 4, didn't we?
Yes, we have not done that yet.
We haven't done winged, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll make sure we do controllers and stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Now-
Set eyes into semi-auto. And now we hope that those are the right controllers.
They're almost certainly not, but this is also a cakewalk of a fight in the first place, so screw it.
Nope, turns out this is the one that's going to be an optional super boss.
Alright, so first and foremost, to run around this island, ignoring the giant platform.
Find the
find
inevitable
the cat's
cat's chest
Yeah.
that we may or may not be able to open.
Remember we have a decent amount of clumps, but... Yeah, that's
Okay.
Angel wings. More angel wings?
No, we have Seraphim wings.
We have Seraphim
okay.
wings, and those are explicitly divided into left and right. This is just a solid pair of angel wings.
Technically, I think the Seraphim wings have full and then a separate left and right. To be
Sounds
weird.
right, maybe, because I think the full is like it's like a full like 3 or something. It's ridiculous. Yeah, we have
Yeah, there's
Archangel wings.
Archangel wings, yeah.
And left and right angel wings.
And yes, now we have the just regular set as a single item of a pair of angel wings.
Yeah, the thing is that the individual wings are 1/2.
Yeah,
But
1.5
the
of
solid
the
ones are
solid
2.
one is 2. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's technically less to do
Well,
the pair.
No, it's
yeah.
1 and 1, and then it's 2. It's just that it doesn't
For
we
angel
all,
wings. For Archangel
wings, for
it's
some reason, the
1.5
individuals are 1.5, but the pair is 2.
Yeah.
You also only have 3 slots anyway, so it takes up 1 less slot.
Yeah.
I mean, is there anything that's just a half?
Not
No.
that we found yet, no.
So yeah, there's not really much of a point there either.
There
but
might be stuff later on. We obviously do not have all the cosmetics yet, but...
Summon Damon.
I'll finish this now.
Oh, I'm the right character.
I am also the right character.
I am... Yes, also the right character. It just wasn't responding for a second for some reason. It's a fucking miracle. For once, our controllers are set up correctly off the start. I would at this time like to nominate Eisen for entry in the absolutely stupidest battle lines in a JRPG category. The line he delivers when I do the dive kick is "die or be killed."
Unnecessary beam.
Shiv, when you get a second, how are the levels looking in OBS?
The game audio is fine in OBS. It is loud as shit in our headsets.
Okay.
Yeah.
But OBS is fine.
Okay. As soon as I'm done killing this harpy, I'm gonna fix that for us.
I was going to ask after this fight. Oh, there we go.
Okay. I'll adjust it back up a little bit when we're done with the fight, because that's a little too low, but... For anyone curious, if we were talking a bit loudly there, we were being deafened for some fucking reason.
Yeah, it was loud on our end.
Yeah, it's a matter of figuring out where we needed to adjust the volume, because if it was blowing out OBS, then we would need to adjust it on the computer. But if it's just deafening us, then it's just the slider on our soundboard.
Just us, OBS. Same as it always is.
Good, I wouldn't want to deafen our no viewers.
You're just lucky I made it quick.
So it's the goal to end the fight with 1 hit point, right?
Only hit point that matters is the last one.
Oh, bamboo stacks. All right. Oh, that minor chore's out of the way.
I do like that. We defeat all these demons. It gives us this giant pile of loot. Then it's like, hey,
Here's a
we
ring.
defeat all this ring. Here's a ring.
In fairness, it's a pile of trash demons, so...
Right, hit the run button so we can remember what the fuck we were supposed to do.
Set sail for Tails and...
Taliza and Eastgan, got it. Still can't go to Isolt.
Nope.
Oh, the Cliff City of the East.
Not sure why. I mean, fuck, we can sail back to the town we literally burned down. Well, not really burnt down, but lit on fire, nonetheless.
It mostly just annoys me because the one character cards kid that we did not defeat the second difficulty on stream is an Isolt.
It's sour. So you've kept your sense of taste. In my dreams I have. Nowhere else.
Hey, I remember
Does
this
that
scene from
make
Full Metal
this a
Alchemist.
dream? It would have to be, wouldn't it? After all.
Where else would I wear 2 hats?
That's right. Don't you go forgetting it. How could I ever forget it? The taste of your...
Sorry, only 2 things came to mind with that scene because of the white background and like the windows hanging in the middle of nowhere. It was, 1 was that scene for Full Metal Alchemist. 2 was that one Garth Brooks music video.
Looks like the fog's rolling in.
The red shadows everywhere were just
There's
not
something I wanna
helping.
be sure we get
Just
perfectly
splash blood everywhere.
Right. What is it?
How
Lucky
could I
said it's
forget
not
the
your
taste?
little Moloch.
What? That's all you wanted to say?
I think my brain has been media poisoned.
Indeed I do. Laufey his own person, and not anyone else's.
Nobody even remembers that
You're
fucking
right.
Garth Brooks music
Molecules
video.
aren't just
Probably much to
exercise
Garth
as
Brooks'
they
pleasure.
I'll be more careful not to forget that.
Good.
Look,
as
the
long
2
as we're on
interns
the
who got to
same
throw
page.
red paint on Garth Brooks were having a ball during it.
Since we're on the subject of reminders, you haven't forgotten our little bet, have you, Velvet?
You mean the 100 gold on whether I'd break? No, I haven't forgotten.
A word of caution. People can fight against pain, but they can't fight against happiness. If you're keen
Oh,
on this
can't we?
bet,
I refuse to be happy.
Magilu, let me introduce you to the millennials. I mean, it's not a tough fight for us, but...
The
fog's cleared. Good thing we didn't wind up getting lost in it.
Of course we didn't. Who do you think is running this ship?
A bunch of shameless rogues who
Moggy
are very
Lou,
good at shameless
if you
roguery.
think people can't
Damn
fight against
straight.
happiness, let me introduce you to a little place called the Destiny Subreddit. This subreddit is devoted to the game Destiny 2 and populated almost entirely by people who hate playing Destiny 2,
Yet
but
still
won't
play
stop.
Destiny 2.
I feel this is a psychological condition.
Yes, it's called playing Destiny 2.
At one time, the people in the Destiny subreddit
Wait.
got over their crippling Destiny addiction when Destiny 2 came out.
I don't feel that sounds right. We need an actual Latin phrase for it.
Maybe at some point in the future, Destiny 3 will come out, and then they'll give up on Destiny 2.
Yeah, we still haven't unlocked another tier of stuff in there, so.
Yep. We're a new town, so might as well check. But
How we
yeah.
only have 50,000 Tails coins. We're practically paupers.
I mean, again, I will point out that the highest tier of crafting materials are 12,000 each. We could buy 4 of them. Trip, fall, right into the ocean.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
That suit
That
has
costs you
absorbed
Nothing like a
water. He's gonna
castle.
sink like a
Place of
stone.
operations for a rich trading family.
Oh,
When
fuck,
trouble
we're in
came
that
knocking,
city from the end of
they
Kingdom
were
Hearts 3.
involved, to say the least.
Not even remotely.
No, this is that cliffside village of orcs from Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. We're gonna kick an
It's just
orc
another
off of
town
a
in the middle of
staircase.
nowhere.
This is nothing like
But even so,
Scala Canum or whatever the hell the
it
place
was
is
the
called.
big city
It's
of our
big and
dreams.
white.
I mean,
That's a pretty fucking broad qualifier. It's big and
so was
white.
the random Garth Brooks room we were in.
Well, yeah, but that,
Making a room
well,
for
well, yeah,
Kingdom
but that was clearly inside Castle Oblivion.
That's fair.
Is that okay?
Not that a white room with floating windows would be out of place in Castle Hearts.
Everyone I knew. I only
No, there's not
knew
enough Hot Topic decor in that room for it to be in Kingdom Hearts. Sorry, Spencer's. Kingdom Hearts couldn't afford Hot Topic.
Oh, poor ass bitches.
Go find more cat shit! I'm not coming out of this box until you do.
Fine, I'll find 19. Really fucking 19?
Yes.
I'd feel better if it was
Love
100.
the feel of the sun on my face. I'm glad the fog finally cleared up. For days it was so thick. You couldn't
Go
see
find
past your own
19 more
nose.
cat shit so I can give you nothing in return.
Show up in all that fog.
Eastcan hasn't had much demon trouble to speak of. Didn't you know that?
Until
During the
now.
Advent, towns all across Eastcan were attacked by demons. It was Lord Artorias who saved us. Ever since, our towns
I
have
mean, a
seen
bunch of
almost
people
no
went
demon
missing, but we
attacks.
chose not to
Is
ask
that
questions.
Oh, pardon me, Lady Exorcist. But if you're with the Abbey, surely you've heard about how things are here in Eastgand. Of course,
No, our
demons
news
are
network is
lurking
shit.
about outside our towns. But for whatever reason, they don't attack us where we live.
That sounds unbelievable.
Everyone who visits us from abroad says the same thing. But this is neither joke nor lie. Everyone
Of
says
course
that
not. If they
Lord
attack
Artorias
this
is
town, then
our
they have to shut down the
neighbors here.
Matterhorn ride running
Protecting
above
our
our heads.
demons. Whatever
And no one
the
wants to do
reason,
that.
You're safe here.
I mean, in fairness, it shuts down itself
Please
half the
enjoy
time for
yourselves.
maintenance, but
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Why do demons avoid these towns?
Because once you've gone to Disneyland once, there's just nothing else. Go there once to say you've gone there.
Either that, or you're an adult with a stunted childhood who just goes there every weekend for some reason. That's right, I'm fucking calling you people out.
I think we need materials.
Yes, Feldspar is one of the ones we can't. Actually, I think Feldspar might be the highest one we can just directly buy with Tails coins right now, but even still, it's like 12,000 per, so.
Yeah, and it's a lot easier to just buy this off the market for money we easily have.
I don't know,
Actually, we're
low.
actually starting to go down
Yeah.
a little.
We're approaching 5 figures.
Well, I will point out, I was not taking breaks every 20 to 30 minutes of character cards to call in the expeditions. In the, 13 hours of character cards I played, I did only collect, 5 expeditions.
Yeah, we've also been going backwards through
Yes,
them,
we're
so
also, we're also going down into the lower expeditions now, so the stuff we get to sell is not worth as much.
Yeah.
It's usually only, a couple grand. Although we should make a point to go and sell to make sure we clear out any of that shit. You have that rough gemstone.
That one makes up a lot of the money.
Not chocolate
Don't
sauce.
sell the chocolate sauce.
Okay.
I mean, not that we're actually using it, but don't sell it.
We might at some point.
Only worth 1 gold.
That too. They intentionally make ingredients not worth a hell of a lot to prevent you from actually thinking about selling them generally.
All the world over, and the demon
Yeah.
blight is spreading like wildfire. It's nuts.
That's
You're nuts.
terrible. Living in this town, I almost forgot about the demons. There hasn't been a case of demon blight here since the Advent. Nothing much has changed over the past 3 years.
Just some disappearances, but nothing important.
This town's the same as it's always been.
You've been here before?
Many times.
Really now? Wait, there is something that changed. The Prickleborn meat.
The Prickleborn meat?
It's made from
Get
picklebores.
your hands on high-quality
It tastes more...
The hunters are probably able to do
Person-y?
so well because
Like, if
they
you get
don't
where I'm
have
coming
to
from?
worry about demon attacks. Well, I hope you enjoy your return to Taliesin. Have fun.
A town without demons.
Could be there's a Therian at the Earth Pulse Point in Eastgan that's devouring the malevolence. What do you think?
That would certainly explain things.
Yep, sure is an inn.
Cattle.
I see an item.
It's literally
Oh,
right there
right
on
there.
the dresser. When's the last time you got a new prescription for your glasses?
Can you find
that
the
long
cat
ago.
soul before Johnny Bravo does?
One over there.
17 to go.
I want in! Apparently there's
Get
an item
this
there.
chipped copper coin instead. You'll fucking like it.
Sure, I'll sell it for 3 gold or something.
Good day. How are you liking Taliesin? I bet you're surprised not to see any exorcists.
Yeah,
Don't care.
I've never been to a town like
And-
this.
The exorcist.
Actually,
station
distinctly,
in
we
Eastgan
keep seeing an exorcist. She's right here.
That's literally one of the
Other
party.
parts of the world. Then again, few were stationed here to begin with.
Are they on another of those expeditions now?
We
That's
do
right.
come to that whole
They're
weird
currently in
ranking
Northgate,
structure again as to whether or not
dangerous demons.
higher
Even though
ranked
they're
people
gone,
in
we
that
still have regular
particular division of the
exorcist
church are
patrols
called
stop
quote
by.
unquote exorcists
We
or
feel
not.
safe enough with
Because
that.
technically, if I remember
Maybe they should just
correctly,
move the capital to
Eleanor is
Eastgate.
a legate.
Of course, I know there's
She's
no
a
way that would happen.
praetor.
Praetor. I knew it was some Roman rank.
I think the super high rank people are the legates.
That's right.
Uh,
And then Artorias is
Rokuro's
the shepherd.
brother.
Yeah, Rokuro's brother,
Melchior.
Melchior.
Ooh, find the old priest. I hope there's an old priest in this town.
Almost.
Well, he's being menaced by the church over there.
There's 2 talk points in here, which is just this person and...
Dude's in the corner there, yeah.
Yeah.
Also a cat soul hidden behind the corner there.
Oh,
No.
very sad. We don't get to
It's
screw for
on the stairs.
Oh, on the stairs.
Other side.
There you go.
Yep.
It's like hiding behind the pillar.
Yep.
Also boat's back.
Yep.
A mini Lloyd!
Hell yeah!
Alright, I think... Oh no, we
No,
still
we
got
still
one more
got it.
here.
Very disappointed this church doesn't have a priest we can talk to.
Yeah.
Dunk on.
just basically dunk on. an actual cat.
Yes.
I mean, we've seen tons of cats.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. I forgot today was the day Nico was coming. I missed out on buying that special quiche.
That's too bad. I wish she'd just open up a shop here. You'd think it would be easier than always having to make the long trek from a ball.
I heard she doesn't want to leave the village because she's waiting for her missing friend to return.
What are you talking about? A ball's nothing but a ruin.
What? Well, you're a morbid young woman. Sure, the place was hit pretty bad by a demon a few years ago, but it's not like it's abandoned.
Many of the villagers were hurt, but thanks to Lord Artorius, nearly all of them survived in the end.
Can't be.
It certainly is. In fact, there's a girl from there, Nico, who comes here once a week to sell things.
Just yesterday, my husband sent medicine to the general store there and got some juicy prickleborn meat in return.
That can't be right. With my own hand,
Velvet?
Velvet said a ball was wiped off the map, but it sounds like someone's been coming from there with things to sell. Do you think a new group of settlers moved in?
Apparently that merchant Nico is someone Velvet knows.
She said something about Artorius having saved the village. Do you think it had something to do with the Earth Pulse point?
I can't say. We've heard too many conflicting things.
This feels wrong to me. Really,
I mean, the fact that they keep bringing up pickleborn meat means something is almost certainly terrible with pickleborn meat.
The path forward is our only way.
Right. It's not like we can turn back.
But Miss Mogulu, what if there's darkness ahead too?
Then we'll take a nice nap together. Forever, probably.
Oh.
What's going on?
that's what I'd like to know.
Has Velvet just been sending people to an island in Eastgand this whole time she eats them?
Is her quote-unquote eating them not actually anywhere near as fatal as she thinks it is?
It just teleports them somewhere else. Oh, hey, you got the ability to use the
I sure did.
the shitty skateboard town.
In this ridiculous winding town.
Won't that make it easier to traverse?
Yeah, I've never seen this many stairs before in my life.
Your town sucks.
The weather is beautiful
Yes.
and everything.
This town is known for its stairs. Move.
Not at all. I walked the stairs here since I was a child.
I got a better idea. Hire an engineer and make it so your town is known for its elevators.
I mean, they have that ropeway.
And you'll use that for moving cargo.
Occasionally bringing people past the Yeti.
Alternatively, make it so your town is known for escalators.
Make it so your town is known for a series of catapults that just flings people from level to level.
Make so your town is known for a cannon that shoots people across the continent to get them where they want to go.
Wrong series.
Cannon is a perfectly viable means of travel. I don't care what you say.
That festival over in Habal.
As long as you come from a world where falling damage doesn't exist, cannon is a perfectly viable means of travel.
And the food was amazing. I'd love to go back
I'm trying to think of a JRPG where there was a carefree and happy town where everyone was nice and kind, and it didn't either burn to the ground down to the foundations, or was really harboring some sort of evil.
Plenty of the towns in, like, Secrets of Mana are perfectly fine, normal towns.
Oh.
Nothing bad is going on.
Yeah.
There's, like, maybe 2 or 3 towns where something bad is
Like,
going on.
your
Even then, it's like...
your starting town gets kind of fucked up, but even then it doesn't get, like, fully destroyed.
Your starting town gets attacked.
Yeah.
There's
like,
one town that's being menaced by evil guy, who you end up beating up, and that town goes back to normal.
Yeah, there's, like, the town that's, like, brainwashed by the weird cult.
And there's the desert town that had their elemental spirit stolen to go make Holiday Winter Town.
Yeah.
And Holiday Winter Town gets screwed over when you go steal Salamander back from it.
Oh.
There's a cat soul down
But,
there.
like, besides that,
On the barrel
there aren't
behind the
dark
kids.
secrets or anything weird going on in most of the towns. There's Horrible Capitalism Town, but that's just horrible capitalism. I'd say all in all, most towns in JRPGs are perfectly fine. And then you have like 1 or 2 towns where there's something shady or something else going on. Except in this game, every town has something.
What was that minigame spot over there? Well, let's do the skit first.
It was the...
A ball?
Balloon cat.
I've heard about
no, it was a door. They use the same fucking symbol for doors.
They said it's a fairly plain place.
Here, we'll go
and
check
it's
in a
home to
second.
Rustic, hospitable folk.
That sounds like any country village to me. I wonder if Velvet used to be rustic and hospitable.
Oh, you mean to say she's devious and rude now?
Not at all.
It's okay, you can admit it. It's pretty much the truth.
Well, I imagine she was a plain hardworking girl.
You really believe that?
Call it a guess, really.
So you played the prologue.
Cheerful, loving sister.
Maybe so.
That was, in fact, the prologue.
And now she's the Lord of Calamity. If she
What?
sees her
I
former
know. I was just
friends,
trying to,
maybe she'll
considering
remember
further
some of
on
what she's lost.
Krampus's statements.
What has she lost?
The two starting towns in the first entries of two of my favorite JRPG series are mostly fine, actually. I mean, Gregminster might be the capital of the evil Scarlet Moon Empire that you start in, but like the town itself doesn't actually end that poorly. Everybody leaves it by the end, but
That's on a bridge above. You have to go around to...
Yeah, I'm trying to... that bridge, so...
That is, in fact, a character card kid.
okay, don't worry too much about it. Then we'll get back here later. But
Yeah.
there might be like chests and stuff up there or whatever.
You have to go around from down there.
Yeah, so don't worry about it
yeah.
now.
Okay.
Just that we have verified that it is there, so I will come back here off stream and do that.
I'll finish this quick.
There's a rock in the way.
Come on,
Ah, the infamous rock in the way.
Getting flashbacks is hysteria.
No, it's fine. We've made it 60 hours into this game before we had camera problems, not 6 seconds.
Move it or die.
Okay, I distinctly remember us running into enemies like this back when we were playing Berseria, and having the same thought go through my head. Oh, we're just killing farmers.
I mean, they're orcs or something, so...
Yeah.
I mean, probably yes. They are probably, in fact, just orc farmers. But they're orcs, and therefore evil, and therefore need to die.
Exactly.
I assume that there are people who are turned into orc demons who are then also still farmers.
See, what you have to remember, Krampus, is they are not like you and me. And so they must be evil.
We're finished here.
On the bright side, they let me light the ground on fire.
It's covered in dry leaves, so it's going to burn pretty easily.
We're just walking through the forest. I could burn this whole place down if I wanted to.
Ah!
The slight...
Shin-high walls, my one weakness.
I don't even think that's a wall at that point. It's just a step.
No, can't use steps. Unless they're stairs.
Is this also part of the Reaper's curse?
Cat souls, a chest of garbage.
Well, Life Wall is good. We just happen to have all of them.
They're not even that expensive.
No, that's why we have all of them.
You got turned around, I think.
No. Yes.
Don't get careless.
was just getting warmed up.
What I get for running past demons, not just killing everything.
You can't just kill it.
Always be on guard. This fight is over.
Oh, there's a red alert.
Yep.
Is a red alert. And I'm pretty sure we can definitely reach it because I believe the Geo board is actually the last like world tech thing in the game.
That sounds right.
Let's run past each other, bird.
I don't want to die.
Did you see my complete and utter victory? Did you?
Somebody mastered something. There you go. Dustwalk Sash.
Yep.
And also, by you going in there, it did remind me, no, Feldspar is actually the one we cannot buy yet with Tails coins, so it was worth getting Feldspar equipment.
Okay. Alright, where's the up point? There we go. Cannot climb chest-high walls.
Oh, there's a light bit of water coming down it. It's slippery.
Wouldn't want to get Velvet's torn to shit rags of clothing dirty.
No, she's wearing a nice school uniform right now.
No, she isn't. It's an illusion. One of my favorite features of Tales of Arise, by the way, is that you also have essentially sort of cosmetics for your weapons as well. Because it does actually display what weapon you're using, like, on the actual character model. And you can essentially change it to look like any of the weapons you have actually gotten. Which means you can, in fact, have the main character go through the entire game using a rusty pitted iron sword.
Time to dish out. A complete victory.
Ooh-doo, going home from the market. Oh no!
You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem! Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem!
Well, that about does it.
You have mastered Garish Peak Shirt. That was the only one, right?
Yeah, that was the only thing I mastered off that fight. Yeah.
Okay.
Say, do you know why Velvet was sent to that prison island in the first place?
It had to be to funnel the other prisoners' malevolence to Anominat, right?
Yeah.
There's an Earth Pulse point near a ball, right? Wouldn't it have been easier just to leave her there?
Lack of food, probably. I heard she devoured the entire village.
Could that rumor really be true?
Who can say? Let's ask Eisen's coin.
You know it doesn't work like that.
All right, let's think. Why else would Artorias move Velvet to the island? If she was the first Therian he captured...
He needed a guinea pig to test out what was written in the ancient book.
Precisely. He made a special cage for her in the island prison, where Earth Pulse Point and Malevolence met. Then he used Velvet to test how Therians work.
Huh. I could see him doing that.
But turning his own family into an experiment.
I'm just offering a theory. But a man willing to sacrifice his brother's life wouldn't likely show mercy to his sister either.
How could he be capable of such things?
Perhaps that's just how badly he wants to save this world. Or perhaps there's no other way it could be saved.
Or he's a colossal asshole.
I mean, these aren't exactly mutually exclusive.
Yeah, you can want to save the world and be a colossal
There'll be
asshole.
ruins at this Earth Pulse point too?
If you're expecting something like the undersea or underground temples we saw before, you might be setting yourself up for a disappointment.
I don't know. There was actually a
Have you been
decent
there
amount of
before?
ruins from
No.
what I remember.
But if there's any such kind of grand structure here, it wasn't
I mean,
recorded in
there's
Gabby's archive.
a stone ring around a big
has
fucking
long been a
hole in the
frontier,
ground.
and
Yes,
civilization
which implies that
has
there's
never
stuff
really
around that big
developed.
hole in the ground that's
Plus,
buried.
the land to the
Nope,
east
just
is
big hole in
said to
the
be
ground.
unstable, making it hard to build anything too large there.
It is our ancient ancestral hole of worship.
The shifting earth would likely have swallowed it without a trace. The worship of
We
Innominat
take
may be widespread now,
visiting
but just
dignitaries
a few
there,
years ago,
and if we don't agree with what they're saying,
Imperial
what they're trying to
faith
do,
was
we
all
kick
but
them
dead.
into it.
Right.
Still, if you actually searched for the ruins...
The hole will
We,
take
uh,
away our troubles and worries.
We throw things down the hole as an offering to the gods. Well, how do you know the gods accept them? Nothing's ever come back.
It's a romantic thought.
God's really like poop.
Ancients are certainly advanced, but
Flying temples are a bit far-fetched, eh?
Hey, that's
You,
the beauty
you
of
may want
magic.
to hold your
Anything
breath
could
if you go
happen.
near the worship
A flying
hole.
temple, a beautiful woman being sawed in half. The border between dream and reality is as fine as a frog's hair.
Maybe you just spend too much time daydreaming.
Maybe.
All right, you asked for it.
I wish I had power like that.
You better be ready.
Was that supposed to be a joke?
We will need to be
All right,
extremely
the
wary.
Dangeroma. Beast Fiend, weak to fire, resist wind, currently has attack plus 30.
It's currently flying.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem! Let's go! I'll run!
Ow.
Did you put it on the block commands?
I don't have enough for spelling cover. Alright. Fine.
How the hell do the other slots actually work for casting?
What do you
You
mean?
hold block.
You hold block.
I hold block and then I hit a button. It just does the regular spell.
Yeah, that's because
You
that's
only
what,
have
that's what you
one
have it
map.
set.
Did I have the rig?
Yeah, you have inspiration set on your...
Yeah, you don't have the res
oh,
set.
Okay. I thought I had the res set.
No. There you go. Now it's set to triangle.
Killing flash! But I'm this close. I won't miss! Form zero!
And your casting gets interrupted.
No, fine. It's a
Okay.
growth on your tab.
They interrupt everything else, so I assumed they did.
Wind, shield them to the bone!
Ow. Alright, you shitty skunk. I would greatly appreciate it if you would knock that off. That's my resurrect.
Right, he has those.
Yes. Yeah, he does actually have them. We just like never actually used his card. Ow. That cast goes off stupid quick.
If only we had someone who could automatically interrupt a cast.
Yeah, for most of the fight, I didn't have the
Soul
three
Gauge.
gauge,
to use
yeah.
it.
That one. He does not have a res, does he?
No. No, Eisen and Eleanor have gotten res spells.
Yeah.
They are the only ones so far who have gotten res spells.
Yep. Yeah, the same problems that apply to Rokuro's counter also apply to Magulu's counter, in that if you miss a counter, you are actively less able to counter in the immediate future.
Yeah. Because you spend
does
a
use
soul.
a soul,
to do
yeah.
it.
You have to spend
and
a
you
soul
have to
to
have
try.
3 to be able to do it.
So if I miss twice, or the game just doesn't want to acknowledge that I got the timing on it.
All right. There we go. Animal figurine. I'm pretty sure that is the last one for X-Sphere. Yeah.
Yep.
And Diamel, I think we've got 1, 2. 2 from Diamel. We are actually almost complete with this, and then we can just go back to running the top one over and over and get ludicrous amounts of money.
Yeah.
Catch this.
Yep.
Get nothing.
Yes, but it means I can open the one in town for something at least.
Yeah.
So we actually get back up to 240 cat spirits.
Yeah, it's a lot easier out here, honestly.
Yeah.
I can apparently travel under the bridge.
Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. Yeah, there's a whole area up here.
Yeah.
Specifically for getting your tootsies wet.
That's fine. She's wearing boots.
Now full of water.
Water wasn't even ankle deep.
That being said, like, as far as the life bottle thing goes, is like it's
I guess it's a bit deeper.
It's like on the one hand, like they are incredibly cheap, which is why we're full, and also 2 of the characters we actively play just have resurrection spells
And
now.
for the longest time, we didn't have resin, so we
Yeah.
used light bottles.
Yeah.
Now that like literally half of our standard party have reses, and they are effectively resource neutral because they take soul to cast. Like
They are. I should probably use them more in combat anyways, because why not? I mean, like, light balls are almost resource neutral as well. It takes a minimal amount of money, as said.
ish. I mean, my thing about it is just because we do have at least a somewhat item cooldown, and so anytime that a life bottle is being used, it's a few seconds where we can't use a different item if we needed to.
Most of the time a gel to make sure I don't kill myself.
Yes, a gel or like a panacea bottle.
Yeah. A panacea bottle's the one we've got the most use out of, actually.
Just because status effects are so fucking punishing in this game. The fact that, like, you can't be healed if you have, like, any fucking status effect on you is brutal.
They were nothing.
Yeah.
Unless it is specifically the heal that heals that status.
Also, I was wrong about something before with Fairy Circle, speaking of heals. Fairy Circle does target players, not enemies, so it runs into a lot of the same problems.
I mean,
so you have to hold the button and target, yeah. It's just not along the lines of how anything else works, so muscle memory is not exactly the same.
I mean, technically speaking, with any cast, you can technically hold the button and it'll hold the cast. That includes, like, attack spells, too, but...
What's this? Are we done already?
Yay, my capacity versus crustaceans went up.
Oh, yeah? Well, my capacity versus undead improved.
Ah.
I think you're
mastered on everything,
done, but
yeah.
you may as well switch her off because we only have 2 of those, and
yeah.
Agilu's still going to need to get to that. Whereas my pendant...
it is your stuff, yeah.
Go ahead and do the Floric 6, yep.
I'll end this quick.
I will say playing as Modular has two main advantages over playing as Rokuro. Number one, Rokuro jumps around a lot, so his targeting is very, very difficult. You don't build your combos to be position neutral. And B, her interrupts can be done from anywhere on the map, and you don't have to be the target of
the
spell or in range of it.
That being said, as far as the whole, jumps around, so you have to build your combos very specifically, that's pretty common with most of the characters. Aizen has a very big tendency to knock enemies away or draw enemies to him with his attacks, so you very specifically have to arrange his combos to be like, I'm going to draw them in, then do, another hit, and then knock them away, and then, do one that, leaps, that's the whole thing, almost all the characters. I don't know how Velvet does, but, all the actual, melee characters are pretty much like that. They have stuff that they designed the arts in this game to specifically combo together because you don't have any non-art attacks.
Yeah.
I was just getting warmed up.
My base combo that I use starts with a punch that knocks enemies away, then follows up with one that hits enemies far away but draws them in.
You'll also find that all the abilities that basically combo into each other will do that effectively. For instance, I have a lot of abilities that do movement on them that tend to push the enemies with me. One of my entire chains that combos through itself pushes enemies all over the place with me, but I move halfway across the map.
It is worth noting, by the way, I did look further into it. The ones that have the arrow, the yellow arrow and the name of it. Yeah. It is not solely a combo thing. It is also you actually do a specific variant of that art, which is designed as a follow-up to the art you are using.
Hence my cartwheel across the map current combo of move 1 to move 2 that goes back and forth from each other.
Yeah, because if you use the normal version of the art, it doesn't do that, but it does that specifically when it's following up another art because it is designed to do it in that combo way to keep you basically able to keep hitting the target. Admittedly, I interrupt roughly half my combos by leaping into the air and pretending to be a dragon.
It appears that we're finished here.
Look, it's usually hit 2 or 3 of my 4 hit that either downs them or stuns them, which is the trigger for my dragon attack. And it's I'm not gonna not do it. It's the whole point of the character. There are times where if I do it right, I pull off 2 normal arts and then spend the entire rest of the fight just chaining the fireball into the dive kick.
Yeah. Also, mechanically, the game wants you to use stuff.
Yeah.
Because the more stars and usages you get of various things, the better, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, up to a certain point. You will eventually 5-star it, and then...
Yeah. In general, of all of your things, it actually adds up the...
Yeah. Yes, it adds the total of all of your stuff for certain things.
And trying to 5-star everything. Yeah.
In fairness, I do not believe anything would require you to actually 5-star all your arts. There is nothing that requires that much.
There's not even a Steam achievement for it or anything, I don't think.
No.
You've played this game too much. Stop. Seek help.
Please stop.
Ooh, runner's high. The less popular, runner's low.
Time to dish out
We're finished here. Let's go.
I would like to provide a counter, by the way, to an early argument made when we were beating up the orcs. There was oh, these are normal people that were turned into orcs, and then they're still farmers. We were explicitly told there aren't really demons here.
I mean, we're still the people in the town. Don't have demons come to the town.
Yeah, we're told the demons don't actually come to the town.
The demons are in the area.
We were explicitly told that the reason the Prickleborn meat is so good is because the hunters don't have to worry about demons.
Did you see my
except it sounds like the people in the town themselves don't get Prickleborn meat.
I think I don't know. I think there's a mystery.
And I'm
we're going
assuming
to
there's like
solve
a
in 10 minutes.
99% chance the Prickleborn meat is coming from demons.
Nope, these are just naturally occurring Cyclopses and Orcs. They've always been like this.
Remember, you have to be on the board. And
Yeah, but we have to. We
We
don't have it
don't
unlocked
have
here.
Geo
Yeah,
point.
not unlocked yet.
We have to find the geo point in the,
We are-
in the area so we can get our geo point.
now I have to find the geoguessr location. Got it.
Yep.
Yep. And they're labeled directly on the map, so it's not.
Yeah,
on
it's
this
going to be
map.
on the next map, I'm sure.
Depends how big this is.
Time to dish out spanking.
Yeah, see, these are just regular Orcs. They live at the cliffs. They're not demons. They're just shitty people.
See, I'd actually believe that for this group more than most.
Stop fooling around.
There's a herb back there.
Yeah, it's well disguised on this map.
Yep. Yes, we have very autumnal tones in this forest. So the red herbs blend in pretty perfectly.
Mighty autumnal tones.
This fight is over.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed that there are cliff orcs here in the middle of this forest. It's really only reinforcing dumb.
Dumb inside jokes.
See? Forest cliff.
Yeah, I mean, may as well put me on the topaz. I don't have anything else to master at this point.
I'm not the crazy one.
I'm ready for this.
For our no viewers, you should note that Shiv and I just gave Krampus the hardest stare in history. Ow, ow, ow. Knock it off, you asshole.
Come on, really?
Well, that was a dangerous encounter.
I mean, it certainly didn't do anything good for my health.
I'm not one to go easy.
Mastered the fluoride
Yay,
spear.
New spear.
There's a amphibole spear that's going to be at yeah. Yes, just go in order.
I'm just amazed at the amount of those we have.
In fairness, we get like 6 of them sometimes.
You're fighting the Reaper.
Is this also part of the Reaper's curse?
Yep, that's a bush.
It's a bush that can steal cat poop.
Time to dish out spanking. Rise! Arise! Ascending! Angels! Did you see my complete and utter victory? Did you?
My only justification for the cliff orc thing is that we do know that there's a really big cliff around here right next to the worship hole.
There is a really big cliff right next to the worship hole. So that's on like the other side of the town?
Yeah, I mean, the town is kind of inside the forest. They could, like, wrap around.
It looks like no one is injured.
Looks like no one is injured. Magalu's down to half health.
No one of importance is injured.
It's just that.
It's harsh but true.
Everyone ready to play?
I was just getting more.
I'm ready for this.
I wish I had power like that.
I forget about it.
Smashing! There's a new title for her.
Yeah.
Eleanor. Stagger duration, HP recovery.
Yep.
Meh.
Like, there will be a time, I'm sure, where we will need to mess around with titles, specifically for, like, when we're doing some of, like, the later, like, arena stuff or some optional super fights or whatever, where we need to, like, specifically arrange, like, oh, this is going to be, like, a crustacean. Let's set up our fuck crustaceans build or whatever. But for now, it's kind of like we have mostly settled into our stuff.
You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
I challenge you. Come on, put up some fight, okay?
I'll finish this quick.
I had no problems here.
Oh, that may be. Yeah, res.
Considering it's called the Elixir of Life, I'm going to guess yes.
Nope. Attack
Nope,
spell.
just removes all status
Oh,
elements.
it was an
Oh.
all status removal.
Really good heal at least.
Yeah, it's an insanely good heal, considering the whole problem with status ailments is you cannot be healed from them unless you are explicitly healed from the status ailment you have as well. So the Elixir of Life, it's like, fuck that noise.
Okay.
Fuck your entire status ailment mechanic game. Now, if only someone were actually running Laphicet to make that relevant.
Eventually I get knocked out.
Don't get careless.
Is this also part of the Reaper's curse?
Oh,
All right.
That's a lot of skills.
yep.
Show him how I free.
Well, we had the mistress thing trigger, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Velvet's whole thing is her expedition skill specifically makes more skills proc the next time.
Move it or die.
It looks like no one is injured.
Already back up to 110.
Yeah. No, I mean, they do gather up quickly when you're actually out in, like, the little, like, dungeon and transitional areas.
That voice.
Yeah.
Eh, fuck them.
Scream.
Nico!
I am the great beetle.
Okay, this is the Xenomantis. Crustacean winged bird, weak to fire, resists water and earth. Very weak to hidden arts.
Come on. How can Nico be here?
Thermal skewer.
Final embrace.
Stuff has been mastered.
Well, yeah, we got 20 grade.
Celestial Glaciite. Skill.
Random skill against Demi. Well, ton of stuff. Got it.
Yep. Demi-human, armored, undead,
Fiend,
fiend,
and
dragons on normal mode or above, which we actually are playing on.
Yep.
I can't believe it. Is it really you? Velvet? What is this? How are you alive?
I could ask you the same question. Where have you been this whole time?
Bottom of a hole,
Just
eating
up and
people.
Disappeared. Everyone thinks that you were eaten by a demon.
Other way around.
But I knew it couldn't be true. You're too strong to let some crummy demon take you down. You're alive.
Look, we've talked about sword arm safety.
Give you a hug. Crap.
Sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass you.
I think she has different sword arm attachments. Like she's like a cleaver. She's cooking.
Let everyone know the good news. You finally come back to us.
Need to butter this bread.
Nico's alive.
Oh, there's just a fork.
Don't let your guard down. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well, naturally, we've got a Reaper with us.
Let's head for a ball. We can ask everyone
Covered this,
there exactly
Magilu.
what
I've
happened.
retitled. I'm the Sea King.
Imagine how much more obnoxious he'll get when he actually gets the actual Fisher crown.
No, nothing good comes with a Fisher King.
I should probably... what other good garment do we have? There we go.
Just playing guard dolls now.
Yep.
She had that one before, but in a different color scheme.
Yeah.
And I think it was just move.
That was the
moves,
only three,
right?
and then moves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were in combat.
Magilu got to move. I'll do
Yeah.
things next time when I come in.
Velvet, I have to ask. Are you sure that the other villagers died that day?
Well, it's not like I had time to check.
I mean, they were unconscious on the ground in human form instead of in the demon form they were previously in. So, no, they probably didn't.
I mean, we did eat a few as werewolves, but
Thermal skewer.
does not combo into anything, but might have something that combos into it. Earthdrake.
Earthdrake specifically combos into thermal skewer.
And Cleansing Lance.
Yeah.
Final embrace. Prison of Ice.
Yeah, Earth, Water. Blood Wall combos into it.
This needs to be Final Embrace. Those are just the mines.
Was that supposed to be a joke?
Title enhanced.
Yep.
Blade of Pure Quartz. This is a crappy blade, actually.
It depends on what type of quartz, actually. Some of them can hold an edge remarkably well.
It also depends on what you're using it for. Non-flexible blades are fine for cooking, for example, but are terrible if they're doing more rough work of one sort or another.
Yeah.
Like combat. Combat they would be terrible at.
Also, if it's serrated, that would hurt like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 2 exits here.
Alright, so we just follow the left wall and eventually get out of the maze.
Here we go.
I wish I had power like that.
That was quick.
I mean, again, we got like 20 grade from that boss fight.
Ah, that's right.
Trident, courtesy of Neptune.
Come on,
Nice to meet you.
Not worth my
Looks like you're gonna be put on ice. Yes, yes, I know. I'm incredible. Right then, let's finish
Stop fooling around.
Seems entirely too peaceful.
A peaceful forest where nothing's wrong.
When nothing is wrong, everything is wrong.
You're fighting the Reaper.
I had no problems here.
That's a job belt.
Helmut Schmidt's sash. Yeah, Lord Helmut, I have made the sash.
I mean, that's a nice ability. 8% chance to not use a break soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, to not use a soul when doing break soul stuff, yeah.
Yep.
I would very much like that on Aizen, seeing as I've previously mentioned, most of my combat involves hitting like X or square 3 or 4 times and then just hammering the R2 button.
So almost close.
Look at you with your tiny supply of the cat poops. Well, 2 chests you can.
You better be ready.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem!
Hope this works. Well, that about does it.
Oh, boots are done.
Yep.
The Fury Piercer.
We have also reached the point where it is entirely possible for trash mobs to survive a Mystic Art.
Sorry, we got a new runner's high.
Yep.
Move it or die.
Yeah, if you don't do the Mystic Art as like the end of a combo, there's a decent chance to live at this point.
Survival via being unkillable while in demon form.
This can't be. After what I did, I killed Luffy.
Okay, right. So this is the storyline direction to go. So other ways.
Of course I'm all right. I know I'm right. I'm sure of it. This isn't how the village should be.
Should be a burn to pump to ashes fuckhole.
Well, you can burn it down.
Really?
This time.
It seemed like that was someone else masquerading as this Nico girl.
But if she's the real thing, then something very unnatural is going on. You get me, Rokuro?
Yeah, we better keep an eye out.
Okay, so Artorias released the soul. We don't want to go this way.
Yeah, that's probably.
We literally have that bottom thing from here and the other split from the screen before this too that we haven't done yet.
That's true.
So like, there's still plenty of places to go before we continue what is obviously the storyline route.
So-
And as I was saying, so clearly, Artorias released the souls of the villagers from a ball from Inominat specifically to resurrect them just to fuck with Velvet.
Velvet's gonna go there. When she goes there, it's gonna be fucking funny. She'll be freaking out, like, I thought I killed them. And then I resurrected all of them because it was funny.
For the past 3 years, I've been training convicts to act like the people in my former village, just so they can reenact it and mess with my,
sister. Yeah, and so the other split goes to the other side of this. Also, we have not actually seen the geo point anywhere in here.
No, we haven't.
Although that being said, the area name for this is the same as the area name for the forest from the other side of the village. So it's entirely possible that it's on the other side, headed towards the worship hole.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem!
Now.
I wish I had power like that.
You're fighting the Reaper.
Well, that about does it.
Oh.
Nothing new.
Nope.
Nope.
Colored sunglasses, which I believe were the only thing we were missing from this.
No, we still have.
Okay, so one more. 2 from this one then.
We're only 15 minutes on this one.
Yeah, well, we got the
Ifrit skill.
Ifrit skill that triggered.
Or the Eisen skill, rather.
Yeah, Eisen's stuff specifically is reduction in the time it takes.
Well, that's annoying.
What's that?
If you interrupt me trying to do Devour from Mystic Art, it just cancels Devour and I lose my Break Soul.
Yep.
As in if you cancel the animation, or the cutscene thing?
As in, if you trigger a Mystic Art when someone is doing their Break Soul, it stops their Break Soul, but they still pay for it.
Yep.
Hence why I am frequently annoyed with people actually doing their Mystic Arts, because as noted, I am constantly doing my Break Soul.
Come on, put up some fight, okay? I challenge you! What in the
Another victory.
And the should be a jump point. Yep.
Chest on the other side somewhere.
Yeah, but we can also just get there by going around.
Other red path, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a like convenient shortcut if you have the geo unlocked for the area.
Let's see. An item. That's good. Must be one soul at the ground. Yep.
What are you looking for?
One cat spirit.
Just to figure out how many we have. But that works too. Alright, so we still need 53.
Go back the other way. Do the split. We may as well.
Yeah, I was just seeing if they'd respawn in the area, but they didn't.
Yeah, there's a certain distance away you have to travel before they actually respawn. It's
Yeah, you can't just flex screens and do it.
you can, but it has to be like a full transition. So like if we do it from the first screen of this forest to the different area, they will do it back and forth. But like when you're within an area, I think it's like 2 or 3 screens distance. Because like again, way back when I did one of the initial runs, it was literally just I was running back and forth between like the port town and Logris, and they would immediately respawn as soon as I went into the town.
Yeah.
On the next screen over, because it's an area transition, but like within the actual area, I couldn't just go back and forth between the 2 screens that were between the 2 and have them respawn. Plus, there are almost certainly some on the southern path here as well, at least one. So we can start getting more. And then I don't think we're gonna find like 53 we need to.
Actually, probably.
I don't know that we're gonna find that many just because this is kind of half a screen.
Yeah.
We'll see. It sort of depends on if this is one of the ones that has a section that is just a bunch of them in an area. Well, there's a big stack of them over there, so I might get close.
Come on, really?
Now those are on our side, that's why.
Yeah.
I'll finish this now.
If you want to live, get out of my way.
We're still going to be a little short, but we are much closer. Look at this trash and all divide. Garbage. Throw it on the ground. We can't even carry anymore in our pockets.
Now we need 15 more.
Yeah.
I don't think this map has respawned yet.
It has, actually. There was one in the bush you just ran past a second ago.
Oh,
That bush there.
Yeah.
Either we didn't get that one before, or this has respawned, which it may have, because technically the stuff like the red exits are quote-unquote area transitions.
I would say based on the relative emptiness, it hasn't respawned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it. It's a little unclear what exactly causes field respawn.
Stop fooling around.
Well, at the very least, we know that this path is effectively a dead end because the only thing on the other side of the village is the worship hole.
Yep.
So we will be coming back this way and almost certainly get 15 additional cat spirits between the town and the other side of the forest.
Come on, really?
Ah, there's the geo point.
Yeah, I should have flicked the screen. Oh well.
I don't want to say it never helps, but it never helps.
What?
The surfboard. Also, we probably actually do want to go that way first.
Yeah, considering it requires the surfboard to the skateboard to jump, that's probably an optional way.
We can get before.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Also, there will almost certainly be a ton of cat spirits here. There usually are where there's red alerts.
Not in
Maybe
this
not,
case
yeah.
for some reason, but
Yeah, typically there's at least one of the big, like, clumps of them, but...
huh.
That's the second biggest prickle boar I've ever seen.
For the last time, that wasn't a prickle boar.
Beast Fiend Dragon, weak to
Wow.
wind, resists water, weak to hidden arts.
And is apparently behemoth.
Yep.
Cast a meteor.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem!
I can heal the wounds, but I can't feel the pain! Healing circle!
My life would be so much easier if every fucking attack this goddamn pig didn't down people.
It is a very big pig.
I think size was really the only thing I had going for it, though.
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah, it didn't actually hit that hard. It just was annoying because, like, every fucking hit caused down. Ah, there we go. Plus 1 initial souls. Characters and it's probably plus 25 because that would be the next one.
Yeah, 25 more.
which is a little difficult to get to with what we've got right now, but we'll get there soon enough, I'm sure.
Alright, now to change out a lot of equipment. Thankfully, we have a giant amount of new rings.
Yes. But also just other status wards that haven't been done yet. Well.
Yeah. One's just straight art defense. We have not received new abilities. No. I'm going to check everyone's equipment to make sure, but we're all good. So this anyways, so sure have some quartz. Those
I'm done on boots, so just throw me on one of the spiked shoes or burning dash.
Yeah. It has everyone's mastered spiked shoes, so both of them are valid.
Spiked shoes is gonna be better for me.
Yeah.
I actually do guard a fair amount. I just do the next one on the list there, Poison Ward. Do the Ultra Poison Ward. May as well. The 140% reduction Poison Ward. That one we got, that was just like, fuck your poison.
And inexplicably, he has not mastered every weapon he has. Okay, yeah, he's actually pretty far now. Away from that.
Yeah.
Rokuro.
No, we had that we had that period of time where we were just like not getting new tiers of daggers, but we've gotten like 4 now.
Yeah.
Another Animalia ring. Like nothing else in here. Not a floor item, not a single cat spirit.
Too off to annoy him.
Walk.
Oh, shut up. Fine then.
Bird's just minding its business. Let it be.
It is not minding its business. It's squawking in my ears. And for that, it must die.
This fight is over. I'll show you the beauty of my
I wish I had power like that.
Ah, our first grape gel.
Taste of grape.
Are we gonna get some chocolate bonito gels?
Build a grape gel set for too long. Does it become wine gel?
Fermented grape gel.
Not worth my time. If you want to live, get out of my way. Not worth my time.
It looks like no one is injured.
Go back and get that cat's chest.
Okay.
And we can bottle past this entire section. We're done with it. Hypothetically. Also, it's like right here, so. It's like 40% faster, give or take, to get here by the hoverboard.
The water Norman suit from Megalith.
Yep. Behold how I travel. Faster we think. Probably.
Slightly faster. As long as you're not rebounding off objects.
Only takes getting very used to really shitty tank controls. In a game not known for its precision movement. I'll say kindly. Whee! Big enough section, I can turn in circles.
Oh god, my stomach.
Not worth my time.
I was amazing, wasn't I?
Constant combatant.
Punching never ends.
I'm extra good at beating up this one. No mercy! Wounds I won't shoot. Is this also part of the Reaper's curse?
Herb right there.
I'm extra good at beating up this one. No mercy! Wounds I won't shoot.
Take that, bug.
That wasn't worth the effort.
Now to figure out what's going on in the town.
Velvet! You're really all right.
Oh, thank heaven! It's so good to see you.
Yeah, I've got $5 down on them all being ghosts.
You never even wrote. But I don't. I thought the whole village was wiped out that day.
Yeah, it nearly was.
But just when we thought it was all over, Arthur, Lord Artorias saved us. No, it was his doing in the first place. He sacrificed Lapiset.
It really was a shame what happened to that poor boy.
That's all you have to say? A shame? My brother Laffy died
I'm
that—
sorry. Truly, I am. But you can't lose hope, dear.
He's right. What counts is that your brother's still alive.
He's alive?
He's in your house. Don't worry, we've all pitched in to take care of him.
I don't.
Velvet.
This one will really fuck with her.
Let's go to your house and see.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to go to house my seat and see, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to rob the village blind.
Oh, that's our Velvet.
It's still worth getting. We need feldspar pieces.
All right. Definitely need quartz. Just showed up. I do have to be very careful, actually, because we're getting close to a budget.
Yep. We're good. We don't really need the resist shoes or anything. Those. Make sure to go sell so we can sell off. We do have. Not going to make up a whole bunch right at the moment, but soon enough we will be done with expeditions on the lower crap, and we can just
do all the high stuff for a while, and yeah.
Yeah.
I think they assume you're actually going to stick to the low stuff until you get all the low stuff and then move up, but yeah.
Yeah, they do not assume you're going to... they do not assume you're going to spend 6 hours doing runs back and forth to get cat souls, and then also get a bunch of expeditions out of the way to plow through like half the expedition list in like pretty much as soon as you unlock them. And then also, yeah, they do not expect that you will move on to the next area as soon as you get it.
And I'm guessing they also assume that you're not going to like buy out everything in the store. Yeah.
Possibly, yeah.
Like we have been doing because of our giant pile of money from farming.
Yeah.
Luffy.
That being said, this time around, I can put a timer on when I'm doing character cards and just make sure to pop out every time the expedition's back.
Yeah.
Will not give you the expedition back pop up when you're
because I'm in the actual character cards game. It will not actually give you that because I just do the retry thing in there over and over. That only pops up when you actually leave. It only shows up on this screen basically.
Wouldn't be the first time.
But an entire village? That shouldn't be possible.
Shouldn't be, no.
Like, yeah, that alert actually only shows up on the main like world screen.
No. For now, we and our enemies share the same goal. Come on. Help me look for the Therian.
Sure.
I think I'll stick with Velvet.
I won't stop you.
Keep a close eye on her. I don't think she's entirely right in the head at the moment.
Moment?
Just be aware, it's probably going to be a little awkward if Laphicet is there and you meet Laphicet, and yeah, that's going to be a mess.
I mean, the fact that she already named Laphicet after her dead brother's already messy.
Oh, look, Geopoint.
I totally needed that.
My home. It hasn't changed a bit.
We need to be careful, Velvet. Eisen thinks this could be a trap.
Oh, it almost certainly is.
Being controlled?
I don't know. It's just...
You think it could be Melchior's doing. But even so... It's not going to work on me.
You're insane.
People can fight against pain, but...
I won't be deceived by this.
You'll open your wound.
You're warm. Luffy, you're really alive. Luffy?
You know those Hall of Presidents mannequins? That's what I think is going on here.
Ever since that day, I found him at the shrine, collapsed on the ground. His wounds healed, but he's never woken up.
If he's still alive, that's all that matters. I'll find a way to wake you again, Laffy. I swear I will. We'll be together.
Quick, did you illusion that bear trap where his head would be?
After all.
So that's where Velvet's comb came from.
Did Lord Artorias really try to sacrifice such a defenseless child?
What's wrong, Laphicet? You don't look like your usual perky self.
I'm okay. I'm just glad Velvet's all right.
Genuinely, you should probably stop calling me that. It's really fucked up.
Your name is Laphicet too. What a weird coincidence. Hey, sorry about all that, you guys.
Don't worry about it. What are we going to do now?
If it were me, I'd make Laphicet something he really likes for dinner tonight. He can handle soup. Maybe he'll notice the smell of your cooking and it'll wake him up.
Yeah, maybe I should. Would you watch after him while I go buy what I need?
Of course. I am at your beck and call. Is there anything I can do to help too?
Yes, please. I'll need you to be my taste tester. All right. First, I'm going to whip up my...
I wonder if they've located the Therian.
Let's just leave that to them.
You're not curious?
Of course I am. But for right now, I want to stay close to Velvet. I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Something more important than finding the Therian?
Yeah. My stomach is twisted, and I've got a chill up my spine. I'm really scared.
Very well. I trust your feelings. We'll leave the Therian to Rokuro and Aizen, and stay with Velvet then.
Thanks, Eleanor.
Magilu, what will you do?
Whatever I feel like.
That sounds about right.
Thanks anyway, Magilu.
Are you sure you're doing the right thing?
In the end, whatever happens, happens. Wiser words never spoken, right?
Hooray!
So, like...
I think there was a thing back there. Saw like an herb or something. I don't know. Back where the geopoint was.
This is where the geopoint was, wasn't it?
Okay.
Oh,
Yep,
that's the other side.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
there
herb.
it goes. Okay.
So, like, this is actually going to be like a Melchior illusion, right? And there's not going to be enough to bury him in a fucking matchbox when Velvet's done with him.
I don't know if he's running away again.
I don't think they're going to pull that again. Although he is...
It's going to be real hard for him to cast any magic with his arms bent the wrong way around.
You know that stand that pulls itself inside out? That's what he's gonna look like.
It's been a long time, hasn't it, Velvet? I wanted to apologize to you for ages now.
Apologize? What for?
That business with Arthur. Back then, I said he seemed like a fraud. I know you took it pretty hard, but if he wasn't there 3 years ago, our village would have been destroyed. I'm sorry I doubted him.
I didn't trust him then either. I only realized how amazing of a person he was when he saved all of our lives. I'm ashamed of myself. All this time we've been feeling terrible, thinking we may have driven you to leave the village. Please, forgive us.
That's not... I didn't...
Where have you been these past 3 years? It must have been tough living on your own, without any family to help you. Sorry, you don't have to talk about it if it hurts. But if you ever feel like talking, we're here for you.
I know we can't make up for all the pain we put
Well,
you
it
through.
all started when Arthur threw me in a pit on a prison island.
And if you like, you're always
All the
welcome to
same,
come
I'm
back.
leaning more towards
The
illusion
whole
now.
village would welcome you with open arms.
Yeah, and like specifically the whole thing is that even though she did like cut her palm to do like the pain thing to quote unquote see through the illusion, the whole point is the whole like you can, can't see through pain. Like you can fight against pain, but you can't fight against happiness. Doesn't Velvet wants this to be real?
Yeah.
Between the cold, the famine, and the demon blight, there were times I thought the world was done for. But over the past 3 years, I've stopped worrying.
I know we're overly reliant on Arthur and the Exorcists, but this village has changed. The
Actually, it looks
Exorcists
about
taught
exactly
us
the
that
same.
There are things the demons hate.
I mean, you
can't
guys haven't
keep
even
them,
aged.
but we can
Yeah.
keep them away.
It's peaceful now. Exorcists stop by on patrol every now and then. We haven't had a case of demon blight since what happened to your sister was horrible. But you and Laphicet should try to move on. Make the most of your lives.
I hope he wakes up soon. I'm sure he will.
Also an herb back there.
Velvet! It's been
Yeah.
forever! Great to see you. You haven't changed a whit.
You too, jovial youth.
Have you seen Nico yet?
I have.
She's as full of life as she always was, right? Come to think of it, nothing's really changed much, has it?
I suppose not.
It's like no one's aged the 3 years they've been here.
Those pups haven't changed a whit either.
Somebody find that particular illusion and wipe him out for being a little bit too on the nose. Yes, Lord Melchior.
They're as cowardly as always.
So, what part of Velvet hasn't changed a whit?
That's a good bloody question.
Doesn't have any makeup on?
Uh-huh.
Seasoned herbalist.
Hooray. Who got that title?
That was Eleanor.
It was a level up to it, though. It's a title we already had.
And our renewed prayers. The Malachim are our blades against the demons.
Yeah, Eleanor has the ones that are based all around the like various
Humanity's hope.
You never change.
stuff, like the points on the world map. Magilus are all based on shop stuff. Eisens are all based on strong, like defeating strong enemies and stuff.
Be careful when fighting prickle boars.
If they charge you,
Velvets are all based on spending time in certain things.
Throw sand in their eyes.
Sand in the eyes. Got it.
Fuck 'em up!
Started listening to me. You're 16. You've really grown.
Yeah.
16. But aren't you 19?
Leave her be.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like all the conversations are basically cementing that it's a snapshot from 3 years ago, effectively.
Talk to Sea King and see what what knowledge he has gained.
Nothing. Unsurprisingly,
The Sea
nothing.
King will be here when you need of him.
Could I get some eggs, milk, spinach, and tomatoes? And I'd love to know what cheese you'd recommend too.
You got it. And in celebration of your homecoming, I won't even charge. With you cooking up a feast like that, I'm sure Laphicet will wake up straight away.
He always enjoyed name of cheese.
I can't really handle it myself.
You'll never grow up strong if you don't eat your spinach, young lady.
I've done just fine without it so far, thank you.
Oh, if you insist. I'll leave it out just this once.
Wow, Velvet, you must be special. Not many folks get to be friends with an exorcist.
She's not my friend.
The way you two bicker, I find that hard to believe.
Oh yeah. Do you have any Prickleborn?
Technically speaking, by the terms of our agreement, she's sort of my slave.
I'll hunt some up myself in the Tranquil Woods.
She is forced to serve
Just
me
like
until the
old
day she
times.
dies.
Actually, there haven't been any prickle boars there lately. You should try the Morgana Woods instead.
Okay, I'll do that. Thanks for the tip.
I think both of them trust that agreement about as far as they can throw each other.
Alrighty. To the Morgana Woods to
Get.
hunt some Prickleborns.
Yeah, sure. You don't like spinach, right, Eleanor?
Well, you know, I just... All right, it's true, but keep that between us, okay?
Velvet really seemed to be enjoying herself at the shop.
Quite. And she can really pick out a nice balance of foods while making every gold count. She seems so cheerful and carefree.
That's the real Velvet. I'm sure of it.
Yes. An ordinary, dutiful, loving sister.
I wish she could have stayed that way. She could have lived a happy life, surrounded by her friends.
Just plain Velvet Crow, sister to Lord Artorias.
And maybe not Lord Artorias, but just plain Arthur.
A happy, ordinary life for an ordinary girl, with a kind family and supportive friends.
But then Arthur had to fuck it all up.
Actually,
yeah, gotta go back into the woods.
Check party since we're not gonna have.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
The only real difference is that I'm stuck on Laphicet.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure if we're gonna rearrange other people as well or just
Slide
in.
It just kicked out Aizen and Rokuro, so it just slotted Laffy into the 4th slot.
Other direction.
Huh?
Huh? No, it's
No.
Morgana Woods.
I can't go in the other direction. It's literally locked
Yeah, it's
off.
grayed out.
Oh, was it grayed out?
Yeah.
They specifically said you should go hunt prickle boars in the Morgana Woods.
And
this is the Morgana Woods.
I mean, we can also check the overall map if you want, but it is telling you it did mean to go this way.
Yeah, there's a
stars
star
right
right
there.
Fair enough.
There's a couple different star points.
I'm extra good.
Oh, we were distracted from the boat. What fiends?
I'm just going to kick you a lot. Balls of water.
Look, I don't know what the fuck Laphicet does, so I'm just pressing one button.
In fairness,
Hey!
in fairness, no one knows what Laphicet does.
Laphicet is there for moral support and to hold the bandages.
Oh.
Yeah, quick drop rates.
God damn it.
Please stop pausing on the world screen as soon as you've aggroed monsters.
It's fine. Everything is fine.
I mean, more an issue if the risky battles were actually risky and not just basically the same as they normally are. Trash doesn't hurt us, so the fact that we get like 25% healing doesn't matter.
We're looking for prickle boars. Keep your eyes on the thickets.
Probably more annoying for me than anyone else, simply because I don't start with 3, or I start with 2 BG, and thus can't go into ignore mechanics mode.
Why do you start with 2 BG?
That's part of risky encounter.
Oh, the risky encounter.
Yeah.
We start with 2 BG and the risky encounter we start with 4. And
Well, the prickle boars are dead.
I like that.
They're still the original pickle boars from the very start of the game.
Yep.
Yep.
This is hunting?
We keep this up, and who knows how many we'll bring home.
They'll hunt for prickle boar meat.
Yes,
Yeah.
there's another one on the next screen this way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did notice that while looking at it earlier.
Also, don't we already have like 9
it's a different one. It's specifically a key item version.
I know. It's just like we have like a whole bag full of prickle boar meat.
Well, yeah, but that's not locally sourced prickleborn meat.
Yeah, it's also not prickle boar meat that has been sitting in our bag for God knows how long.
Still cooked
It's
with
preserved. It's
Don't eat
fine.
it.
Oh yeah, I know.
That one.
Yeah, one more.
Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah, off to the north exit there, the little
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, that one area we went to before where we were like, there's like nothing here. The fuck is up with this?
There was a chest, but yeah.
Yeah.
Finish this now.
Come on, put up some fight, okay?
Okay, this should be enough. Huh? What's wrong?
Nothing. I just feel a little sorry for them is all.
I hear you. These prickle boars might have all been family.
Nope, we killed the whole family.
People can be
We're
so
fine.
heartless.
Yeah, I'd forgotten this feeling. But what can you do? At the end of the day, we have to eat just as much as they do.
Yes, what can you do in this situation indeed?
Luffy's waiting for us.
Also,
We should run on home now.
herb sitting in the middle? No.
No,
just
it's
a weird,
it's
weird
just a
sunlight.
weirdly lit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like precision strike lighting on that particular tuft of grass.
Yeah, there's a few of them.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah,
Just
that one's
one in
weird because it is
particular.
singularly low, like soloed out in the middle of a bunch of other crap.
All right.
There we go.
All right, there we go. We got the ramfish horn.
And that should be it for Diamel. Yep, and so we just need one off of Laymill.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just that
one off of Layman C. As soon as that's done, we can go back to just doing the final one again, and then just shitting money.
Basically, yeah.
It's the northern one.
Middle one.
Yeah, right.
Shopping, hunting, laughing with friends. That was how our life used to be, wasn't it?
Yes, it reminds me of my own past.
You guys know I'm right here, right?
Wasn't your village? I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
It's fine. She's used it by now.
With my family, I still treasure those memories. And even after the attack, I've still been able to find happiness. Eating a good meal, making new friends.
And falling in love?
Yes, falling in...
Love?
Look what you made me say, Bienfu!
There's nothing to be ashamed of. Most every girl's happiest memories are of her first love, after all. Don't you think there was someone special out there Velvet had feelings for? A first love? Do you really think so?
That's enough of that talk, Bienfu. You sound like an old man.
No! I'm only 150 years old and already being treated like an old man!
But still, I would like to meet the guy Velvet first fell for.
I wouldn't.
I see. You're a guy.
Squawk.
Oh.
Heard the news about your brother. I'm happy for you.
So, what's your plan now?
You guys are snooping around the village.
Yeah, we wanted to check out that shrine too, but we got stopped. Apparently, the Abbey's designated it off-limits. If there's a Therian around, it's probably there.
I'm going to draw it out. If this is a trap, things may turn violent. Either way, this place is about to get a lot less tranquil.
The same as everywhere else I've been.
You can quit here if you like, but I'm going to keep on fighting the Abbey.
And if I try to stop you, you'll insist, I presume.
Velvet, no!
I'll give you 1 day. Once you've made up your mind, come meet me at the Cape.
I'm with him. How tomorrow shakes out,
Depends on what you decide, Velvet.
Your hand. It's... As you can see, I'm a demon. 3 years ago, I was the one who attacked this village and...
I don't want to hear it! Demon, or no demon, you're still you. Okay, so you're scary. I'll get used to it. I promise, I'll keep it a secret. Let's just live here in the village like we used to, okay? You, me, and everyone else.
Nico.
That was rather good, Velvet. Yeah. Laphicet gets a gold star for being such a good taste tester, too!
Tomorrow, I'll fix you up a nice stew.
Hey, is this... It's the original copy of the book on Enominat. And all the pages are here. Velvet...
Hey, Fee. Can I borrow your compass real quick? I'll give it right back. Please?
All right.
He really wanted a compass, more than anything else. Just like you, he loved to stare out at the sea, wondering what's on the other side. He wanted to go adventuring someday.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I bet once he wakes up, you two will be really good friends.
So, this is what your life used to be like before everything happened, huh?
What's gotten into you? Maybe I made the pudding a little too sweet.
Velvet, how do you know what it tastes like?
I think I'll get myself some shut-eye. But what are you going to do about tomorrow?
Mogulu, are there arts that let the caster manipulate dreams?
Huh? Dreams? Why? There is, yes. An art that requires a certain type of Moloch. It envelops you in a fog and reads your regrets, then traps you in a happy dream.
An art that reads your regrets and shows you happiness. I'm going to the Cape.
Now? What on earth's gotten into you? Velvet...
Velvet!
Don't go. Stay here. Stay with me.
This is Fee's compass. I'm sorry, Laffy.
No, don't. Wait. Velvet, wait. Don't leave me here. Fog? Is this what Mogulu was talking
Crow special
about?
quiche.
We're going to the Cape Shrine. It's time to drag out the Therian.
Velvet! There you are.
Velvet, you have to stop your friends. They keep saying they're going to the Cape, and they just won't listen.
The Abbey's forbidden anyone from going inside. We'll all be punished if anyone breaks the rules.
Prepare your buttholes.
I hate to say it, Nico, but I think I'm a terrible person. I really thought I could have my old life back again, and I could forget everything else. I tried to act like I was doing it for Laffy, but it was all for myself. But I can't forget. I shouldn't forget. Laffy is dead. He was murdered without even knowing why. I will never forgive that. Ever! So get out of my way. If you don't, I'll devour you again!
Velvet. Why?
Why must you do that? There we go. The truth at last!
She was a birth the whole time?
How color me surprised? I didn't think you'd actually tough it out. What are you talking about? Focus.
No mercy! Wounds that will shoot.
Yeah, I missed not hearing the. Somewhat unfortunately, we missed hearing the conversation inside that fight. But
Where
at the same time,
Bagulu knew that this was going on the whole
But at the
time.
same time, Velvet just screaming and attacking something in the middle of Velvet trying to talk to her is totally canonical as well. I didn't think you... Fuck them all!
This way! The shrine's through these woods!
Hey, mind telling me what the hell's going on?
It's a trap. Trap. Our enemy spun an illusion based on Velvet's dreams.
That's a nasty little art.
But Velvet saw through it all?
She did. But even if it's all a dream, such brutality on her part.
Velvet's always been our brutal poodle. But to shake off the dream by herself, now that's something. The boundary between dreams and reality is demarcated solely by one's own heart. What? I'm saying she's wowie zowie cool beans. Come on, we gotta hurry.
If I'm in this 100%.
It was all a dream. Hell, even if it wasn't, I won't turn back!
Not worth my time. Was that supposed to be a joke?
And guard duty for the spirit hole is pretty boring. Yeah, I know, right? Hey, do you hear screaming? What, like pain screaming? No, like angry screaming. Getting louder.
I challenge you. Hope this works. Atlas split. Atlas split. Atlas split. Atlas split. And another one down. Atlas split. Hope this works. Atlas split. It appears that we're finished here.
To the right is a herb.
You better be ready.
Take that, whatever the hell you are.
That's an undead sorcerer.
Fair enough.
Come on, put up some fight, okay?
Accordion doll.
Equipment change out.
God, who gave her an accordion?
I challenge you.
I was just getting warmed up.
Burnett, Gobber, whatever.
Brunhild.
Brunhild.
Or Brunhild. Paid so little attention that I didn't even read it. Screw you, Rock. There's a treasure chest somewhere. Didn't miss one back here. No. Ah.
I presume the end of the path to the right, back at the start.
Oh yeah, probably missed that. Okay.
Only come back from the other way.
Yeah.
And just like that, lost any speed that the skateboard has given us.
Get off the board, McFly.
It's fine sometimes. And you have to use it this way. There we go. Yeah, there it is.
Very important that we
Yay.
went and got that
Apple
chest.
gel.
Apple gel. Just to the right.
Yeah, yeah, because jumping back that way is not going to be really all that helpful.
Yeah, even if it gets us a couple cat souls, it's not really worth it.
No.
Off the damn board.
I refuse. I will go through this, up this wall, on this board. It's how you learn to do sick half-pipe tricks. Just keep pushing against the wall until you go up it.
This is why the ancients went extinct.
Maybe Artorias was just trying to save us from this.
All right, so we got Therian Orthrus, Beast Fiend, weak to wind, resists fire, water, weak to hidden arts.
All right. And apparently does that.
Wait, I know you. You need those dogs.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem! How's that? No escape! Pummel! How's that? How's that? No escape! Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem!
Rendon
How's
Flash,
that?
here it is! Dark No mercy! Wounds I won't shoot!
Kill them to the bone! Freaking Photon!
Sorry, pups. You're coming with me.
Fork.
It's okay. I killed their owner. I deserve all their hate. And then some. But not now. Understand? Once I get my revenge, you can tear me apart if you like. I promise. Until then, I'll need your help.
Guess the art finally evaporated.
The book. It disappeared.
What book?
I found a copy of the ancient book with every page still intact. It was in Velvet's house.
Artorias' book!
The real one might still be there. We should go back to Velvet's house to search for it.
Hellgate.
I need Frost. Mastered stuff. Mastered more stuff. Oh, Mental Attune Glaciate. That's,
And there's a code red over there.
yeah.
And a skit.
That was one hell of an illusion. I have to admire the skill that went into its construction.
The caster probably has a tethered Moloch with a unique power on the same level as my Reaper's curse. I can think of one person who would lay such a wicked trap.
Still, we may have a new clue to the nature of Innominat. You found Innominat's book, right, Laphicet?
Yeah, in Velvet's house.
Then let's hurry to Velvet's house.
After we fight this code red.
Right, this code red, nothing. I have this giant runes to walk around. That seems to be full of cat souls.
Shit everywhere.
It's like a giant litter box. Ah, that great ocean view of ocean. You can see off in the distance more water.
I mean, that's what most ocean views are.
Yeah, I figured this would be here. Oh, we're halfway there.
Jump in the hole. Do it. Do it.
Alright. Can't do it.
Aw.
Don't worry, I'm sure there'll be some optional super boss later in the game that involves coming back to the worship hole.
Turns out, no, it's just a hole.
This is where you fight out Know Me Not.
Innominat's younger, underachieving brother.
In Yesmanot.
Hey,
No, it's obviously in Holmanot.
drop a quick save and then fight this code red here.
It's a guy in a zombie costume.
Okay,
Iron
so
Bones.
Iron Bones, weak to fire, resists non-elemental.
Oh, sorry, skeleton costume. It's Skeleton Man.
But just the skeleton part.
feel bad about that one.
Yeah.
Put up some fight, okay?
It's the fearsome red alert enemy who barely attacks.
Oh, right, we had a ton of masters from
Yes, we had
previous
a ton of
fight.
masters.
Yep.
God damn it! It's just an accordion.
Yes, it's just an accordion. Were you expecting anything different?
Do 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 do. Like, I can't explain why randomly elemented ones of hers are like playing card characters. So,
Well, yes, but when there's one just called accordion, it's gonna be an accordion.
that's fair. The one that was called the chocolate thing was just a
The
chocolate
chocolate bar. Yes.
And to double check,
Yeah. No pass.
Okay, that will take not that long. That's something at least. Oh, that's right, I had a new art.
Yep. Binding Frost. Earth Water, good against fiends. Doesn't combo into anything, but...
Slag Assault combos into it. Okay.
Boat's back.
Oh.
Tell us, Boat, are you done finding things? No. For fuck's sake.
You have to cross the log bridge.
Velvet, we need to teach you how to lift your feet more than 2 inches.
No.
Who am I Who am I kidding? That's every member of the party. Reality is we have like 2 cats' chests we can't open in this one place. Oh wait, that was the right way.
This is the right way.
Yep, we gotta go check Velvet's house.
When we get there eventually.
Get off the board, Tony Schlock.
It's empty.
No surprise there. Artorias is too thorough to overlook something like that.
If only I'd showed it to you as soon as I found it.
Don't beat yourself up over it. We wouldn't have been able to read it without Grimoire anyhow. It was just a dream. All of it.
No, it is downstairs, okay.
Ah, while you were gone, cats were in here shitting up the place.
I had 3 years to do so. It's only cats and not raccoons. Where are the freaking...
This was you can knit.
There we
I
go.
was trying to learn. Nico said she'd teach me how as a thank you for giving her my quiche recipe. We wanted to finish a set of scarves for the winter.
Velvet.
Forget about it. I don't need to knit anymore.
Check out all these complicated-looking books.
A hand-drawn map.
Nice. It's incomplete, but Seems quite detailed.
It's beautiful.
My brother drew it every day. Even when his fever got too strong for him to read a book, he'd stare at that map for hours.
Laffy said he wanted to travel the world?
Yes, it was his dream. I never understood what made him want to do something so dangerous. But I'm living his dream now. It's ironic, isn't it? Those are the graves of my sister and her son. He died before he was even born.
They're in rough shape. We should lay some flowers.
Don't bother. There's no point.
A keen insight. Eating one would be cruel enough, but plucking an innocent flower just to offer it as decoration for some memorial. That's not even a sacrifice, just a cruelty to...
I'm here to come be an asshole.
Melchior!
As obtuse as ever.
I take it you're the one behind the dream fog?
I must say, you did well to break free. Such resolve. If you weren't a Therian, I'd be tempted to take you under my wing.
Did you come here to flatter me?
Indeed. Although I was already in the neighborhood to retrieve this book.
You left it there for 3 years.
Then we figured, oh shit, she's actually going there. We probably shouldn't leave it there. Melchior, go get that. It's kind of important.
As head of the exorcists. It contains the hopes and dreams left by a noble soul who gave his life for the world that grieved him. It is not for a tainted demon to touch.
Like we need your permission.
Look who obeyed me for once.
Is that... You didn't...
Be patient. You'll know everything before long. What we seek is the realization of a perfect order, as tranquil and beautiful as a wildflower in bloom.
A perfect order? Let's go. There's nothing left for us here.
She's still using the dumb skateboard, Lord Artorias. I don't know why.
What's remarkable is it at least looks a little less dumb with the
skin.
With the skin on, so it's actually like a
Looks like a
snowboard.
tablet.
It's literally just a slab of rock with some like runes on it.
Actually, it's
Oh,
a copy
yeah.
Laffy made.
Oh, yeah, I completely forgot about that.
He made a copy of the book. He transcribed it all by hand, and then he sold it just to buy me that comb.
There was something here for us after all.
And then the merchant died, so ours by right of conquest.
Oh, I'll be taking that one too. Melchior pops back in, scraps it.
We might be able to unravel Inominat's secrets.
We'll have to show it to Grimoire.
Pulling one over on the old man, are you? Never a dull moment with Lady Calamity around.
We got a book.
All right. Time to drop off the pups and get Grimoire to translate this book. We're going back to Titania.
All right. That one. One of these buttons. That one. Okay.
Wrong.
No, you can teleport to the place we're already at. It's stepping.
All right, fine. Actually, let's say
I
first.
said stepping.
Nope, I refuse.
It's slightly, and I put emphasis on that slightly, more justifiable here.
I wish I had power like that.
There was a warp point back there.
Yeah.
It's fine. Keep going. Live your pro skater dreams.
Woo, look how I move forward slowly. That's about the only trick I know. Growl, dude.
Growl.
I'm extra good at beating
I had no problems here.
Not worth I was just getting warmed up.
I'll finish this.
Nothing can stop these fists. Not worth it. Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem!
Is this also part of the Reaper's curse? I'm not one to go easy.
sweet jump. Followed by Mealy going the wrong way.
I'm extra good at beating up the beat.
Well, that about does it.
That horned monster. He was with Melchior. There was something different about him. He wasn't a Moloch, though, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a demon. But why would the Abbey be working with a demon?
That even a question anymore?
Therian,
Yeah.
I mean, there was Medusa and Kamilana.
No, I don't think so. The Abbey keeps their Therians behind barriers and bound to Earth Pulse points. A Therian can't send malevolence to Innominat while walking freely.
Have you considered,
That's correct.
even if you're not willing to accept that the Abbey as a whole is corrupt and a just like colossal shithole, that maybe Melchior is a fuckhead?
That's a fact.
I don't know what you're talking about. He's only okay, an awful human being.
Like, I'm fully willing to
objectively.
accept and believe that most of the
Members of the Abbey are
members of the
probably
Abbey are
well-meaning.
well-meaning, but they just drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, like I could even accept people not recognizing that like Artorias is a shithead. How can anyone not like interact with Melchior for 3 minutes and not be like, this dude is fucking evil?
Yeah, I'm just, the general rank and file of the Abbey are just like, they drank the Kool-Aid. They're well-meaning people, but they don't understand what's going on behind the scenes. Everyone in the higher-ups, the Abbey is a piece of shit. And again, interacting with Melchior should tell you that he is also, in fact, a piece of shit.
Melchior is a couple beard pulls and a maniacal laugh away from being Flash Gordon's fucking nemesis. King me.
Nothing can stop these fists.
Here I
Melchior is the kind of person that somewhere in a notebook in one of his research labs has worked out the logistics of baby armor. So fucking many.
Yep. All right. Bridge.
Yep. And off to the north.
Yeah, you go run off in that direction.
Eleanor, there's something I have to ask.
Is Melchior really just a huge piece of
Did you
shit?
leak our plans to the Abbey?
Eleanor hasn't done anything like that.
Then how do you explain Melchior and his illusions already waiting for us when we got to a ball?
It's a pretty predictable
Promised you
move.
that I would work together with you until I found the truth for myself. I'm
If
not
there's
a
one place she's going to go
Far too late for that
at
now.
some point.
Exactly what a guilty party would say.
If anyone's suspicious here, I'd say it's you, Magilu.
No tricks. I don't even know what a trick is.
Enough. If Eleanor was leaking information, then Titania would surely be under attack by now.
Right. I'm sure the Abbey would love to have those Therians back. But the enemy was in that village waiting in ambush.
The Abbey isn't foolish. They figured out by now that we're rounding up the Therians. They'll have left traps for us with each remaining one. It's the obvious move.
All right. If that's how you see it.
Well, okay.
I'll stand down.
Most of the Abbey isn't foolish. There is the one blonde lady and her brother. Assuming he was able to turn his head enough to the side to not drown. I would fucking die if we, like, got somewhere and they were like, yes, my poor departed brother who drowned in that temple.
Want that pig dead.
Apparently.
Eleanor, does the Abbey possess an art that can control demons?
Not that I've ever heard of. Besides, if they could control demons, there'd be no need to resurrect Enominat, would there?
Can't argue with that.
But Melchior was obviously in control of that demon. How did he manage that?
You can't tether them like a
Some kind words and bagel bites.
using oaths or mana
Bagel
to impel
bites?
him. No. This was something more like mind control.
Mind control?
Let's say you know your target's innermost desires. You simply conjure the right illusion. Show them what would push their buttons in just the right way.
Ah, if you can create an illusion of something someone really wants,
Baconator! Hey, Ifrid!
Until their spirit
Baconator!
what happens when we break?
Can I also have a Frosty?
They might become an empty shell. They might
Double Baconator!
Yes, but can I also have a Frosty?
You sure know a lot.
Gonna dip your fries in it?
Well, of course.
No, you fucking pervert!
Oh, your illusion doesn't work on me.
these very words. How horrifying.
I believe I'll take your words with a grain of salt.
Excuse me, Velvet and Party. This is a Wendy's.
What's this? Are we done already?
There was nothing there, right?
No.
Okay. Got distracted with the Windows controls being up for some strange reason.
As opposed to being distracted by your skateboard.
Don't remind him.
I'm never distracted by my skateboard.
Come on, really?
Listen, Eleanor
How do you skate into this next scene? Or
I was
cutscene?
with her almost every minute, and when I wasn't, Velvet was watching her. And she's a woman who keeps her promises. She wouldn't lie to...
Laphicet.
We understand, Laphicet. It's Eleanor. If she were lying to herself to somehow keep spying on us, the guilt would fill her with malevolence.
I see. You're right. The fact that I haven't turned into a dragon proves that.
Thank you. Both of you.
I didn't think you were giving them information intentionally.
But there are illusionists like Melchior out there. That means we can't rule out someone recording your thoughts in secret.
That a thing you
I
can
don't think
do?
we need to worry about that either. Not with you and Laphicet always near.
Also, if they're capable of recording or like reading thoughts in secret, why couldn't they just read your thoughts in secret?
Testify to my innocence.
That could be difficult.
What?
Well, okay. Why don't you start off by telling us all about the time you sold
So
us out to
again,
Teresa back in
not something the game explicitly lays out. Entirely possible that such arts might only work on humans.
You're just figuring that out? Well, there's your proof at least. You wouldn't make much of a spy.
She really wouldn't.
Hey, Hey, that's not what I meant. You were mean.
Ha! All of them.
Like, that would be my supposition in a lot of cases when stuff like that comes up, is just the matter of, like, a lot of arts might not work on demons or Malak.
I guess Magilu is just as likely to be a target for any sort of mind reading as well.
Yeah. Except, you know, if you tried to read Magilu's mind, you would just get a test pattern screen and a please stand by.
Or more along how the game actually treats her. She probably is more prepared for that shit than anyone else is in the party.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. He's totally obsessed with food. That's all right. Prickleborn meatballs, huh? Sounds delicious. They're really super tasty. But Sis says that they used to taste even better. Why's that? We used to get deliveries of fresh, delicious prickleborn meat from the nearby village of Abal. But in the Advent 3 years ago, demons attacked the village, and now it's gone. It's such a tragedy. If they only could have held out for just one more day, I'm sure Lord Artorias would have saved them.
Artorias. Right.
Boat's back.
Tell me, Boat, have you found what we've been looking for? Nope. Still haven't found what I've been looking for.
Show him how I...
Alright, now search this town for the other 3 chests real quick. No. No. Okay, I found one of the chests I already found.
I'm assuming they're not in the area that we've already been.
I mean, they might be.
And
we have previously established Vince is fucking blind.
And I was not very thorough with this town. For example, this ladder.
Yeah, this ladder.
This entire path you didn't walk on.
Yes, I do have that. Okay.
Yes. So there's character cards, kid.
Yep.
A character cards kid.
2 chests.
Why would you even have a ladder leading on?
Well, it's where they put the chest, obviously.
Where do you think they pee?
They go through the village, through Abel, to the hole.
No, that was Abal's poop hole. Is cursed to go there now.
They don't let other people use their poop hole.
Well, no, they did, but then once the village was wiped out by the demon blight, it's considered a cursed place anymore. You don't want to poop in the poop hole. It's cursed. Might get
the cursed poop hole.
Might get demon blight in your butthole.
Oh no, I have a demon butt.
Doesn't sound like a fetish porn.
I'm sure there's a JAV. Krampus.
Or that new fantastic book. I pooped in the hole, and now I have a demon butt that pounds me in the ass. Pounded in the ass by the demon hole.
I'd like to remind our audience that Sound Goblin Gaming streams are rated something really
unsafe for anyone.
Unsafe for consumption.
Human or otherwise.
You actually pick up the herbs that were back there?
Oh, look, this area we've been to before.
I think I did, but maybe I didn't.
No, that's the other herb spot there. You did not get it, otherwise it would be showing on the map.
Yeah, that's true. Where was it?
So go down or turn back around.
Yeah, over here.
And go down the stairs.
Yeah, left there.
No, these stairs, I guess.
That
I think I ran by it, pressed the button, and it didn't do that.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
Up these stairs for the 5th time.
Yep,
You really
these
want to talk to
same
that old
stairs.
man in the flower baskets.
Just because you see a flight of stairs doesn't mean you have to use them.
He almost did it for a 6th time. I was waiting for it.
Worst part is, if we did, I don't know if it'd be on purpose or not.
That's
Talking next to the door. Oh, and a person to talk to in here.
Ooh!
Ooh, do we actually get the priest conversation now?
Yes!
Excellent.
Come, sinner, and repent your wicked deeds.
Are you talking to me?
Oh, God.
You, with those eyes that would belong on the Reaper's face.
Oh?
You need a confessor, that's fine.
No, actually, there is one thing I'd like to get off my chest.
Of course. Go right on ahead.
This all happened
now
a long
you
time
fucked
ago.
up. Now you fucked
This
up.
Turtles brought
Now
over a
you
painting
fucked
by the
up.
master artist Beryl
You have
Benito.
fucked up
It
now.
was a gorgeous work of
Now
art.
you fucked up.
Too beautiful for
Now you
words.
fucked up. Now you fucked up.
The price was a little
now
steep,
you fucked
but
up.
I couldn't
Now you
help
fucked
myself.
up.
Only
Now you
later,
have fucked up.
I found out it was a total fake.
So, you want to repent for letting yourself be guided by worldly desires?
No, buying it was my decision. I don't have any regrets. Even if the painting itself was fake, my heartfelt admiration for its beauty was real.
What are you going on about?
Did you say something?
No. Then for what do you wish to repent?
The truth is, when I saw that painting, I didn't have enough money on me. So I swiped 100 gold from my little sister's hidden savings. That's the one part I wish I'd done differently.
Edna's gonna fucking kill you.
My son, no matter what the Empyreans may decide, I know your sister would forgive you.
I hope so.
No. No, she did not.
Come, sinner, and repent your wicked deeds.
Do you mean me?
Yes. Or at least I would. But perhaps you're too young to have done anything to repent.
No, there is something. I've kept it a secret so far, but I'll confess it now.
And I shall listen, my son.
Not too long ago, I found a slug in the forest. And I read in a book that if you sprinkle salt on a slug, it'll shrink. I wanted to try it out for myself.
So you sprinkled salt on the slug. It's true, that was not a good act. But if the experience taught you to respect life and its fragility, then the slug's sacrifice was not in vain, and...
No, that's not what happened. I messed up and I put sugar on the slug, not salt. And then the sugar attracted a whole bunch of ants to the slug. And it was awful.
Ugh.
I'm so sorry, Slug. You didn't deserve that.
It's okay. I forgive you. It was all a terrible accident.
There's one more thing. I wanted to see what would happen if I poured sugar water down an anthill. And I'm sorry to you too, ants.
Kids can sure be weirdly cruel sometimes.
I don't want to do this job anymore.
I must be forgiving. I remember doing the same thing. So either you killed a slug by
pouring sugar on it, watching it be
causing
devoured by ants, yes.
or you stole 100 gold from your sister's savings.
Could have also poured sugar water down an anthill, drowned on them.
What if you poured sugar on his sister and watched her be devoured by ants?
Marking the day that Lord Artorias became the shepherd. 3 years ago, when the Malachim appeared on the Advent, Taliesin was the first town that Lord Artorias saved. We hold great pride at being the city where humanity first struck back against the demons.
That explains why you'd celebrate his ascension, but wasn't a ball closer to his heart?
You may be right about that. Not being able to save a ball was a terrible agony for Lord Artorias. Even though he killed the demons that destroyed the village, he couldn't bring back the lives that had been lost. If Lord Artorias had gone to a ball first, our city might have been destroyed instead. We won't forget the tragedy that befell a ball. That's the other purpose of this holiday. Remembrance.
That's right. Lives lost can never be brought back.
Alright, so I finish talking to these exclamation points and then probably call it there.
Yeah.
Wow, the weather's just swell.
Wow.
It's something I've said every day for 3 months now.
Wow.
But wasn't there
Oh,
just a
indeed.
heavy fog?
Nope. Never seen a wisp of fog in this village. It's been sunny so long, I think I might dry up.
That means that fog was just another of Melchior's illusions.
Well, that makes sense.
That way.
Literally a person. Like,
In the same square,
yeah, it's right against the railing.
To the left.
Looks like it's marked on the minimap.
Wait. Okay.
There you go.
Why do we let him navigate?
Excuse me. My partner and I here would like to put on a comedy.
'Cause I play as Velvet.
We can change who's leading.
All right, show me what you got.
With pleasure. Eleanor.
You want to be in
I didn't know
picture?
you had this sort of initiative. You just have to do what you have to do, right? Besides, if we pull this off, it could be our chance to get closer to Modulu.
Did you say Modulu? I haven't seen her recently, but she seems to be making a name for herself in Logris.
Yeah, her dances are really beautiful. Do you know her?
I do. Her and her teacher, Valta. Now, I'm not saying Modulu isn't great, but Valta was utterly sublime. I worry about him pushing Modulu so much, to be honest. He's never been one to accept compromise in his art.
For being real kind of an asshole.
We don't have time to stop and feel bad for our rivals. Did you memorize the script?
Of course I did. And I won't tolerate any slip-ups from you either.
Hearing that just makes me more motivated. Well, let's get going. We've got a show to put on.
Coo.
Hi there! Thanks for having us again! The Bienfu Keepers! Magic Hazam!
Whoa, back it up. Again? If we're supposed to be regulars here, then why does everyone look like they've never heard of Bienfu? And what's with this magic exam stuff? Is that some kind of spell?
Gosh, it's really been getting cold here lately.
Are you just going to ignore my questions?
What does it matter? Aren't you too cold to worry about things like that? Does this feel summery to you?
I can be cold and ask you questions at the same time. Actually, it is rather cold.
See? I said it was cold. In fact, I've been so cold lately, I even set fire to my clothes.
Isn't that going too far?
Well, that's how cold I was. In fact, that wasn't enough, so I set the house on fire too!
Your house? Why would you do that?
Oh, don't worry. It doesn't bother me at all. And who said it was my house? The one I set on fire was yours.
That's a crime, you know.
What's wrong? That's not in the script.
Arson is a serious crime.
Well, yes, but...
In the script, the punchline was supposed to be, but when I saw how much it would cost to replace them, I got the chills.
Yeah, but I got into the moment and thought I could ad-lib something better.
You're advocating something morally abhorrent. Change it back.
What's the big deal? You're getting worked up over a joke.
Crime is not a joke. Even speaking as a normal citizen, I can't condone speech that promotes such a horrifically antisocial act.
Oh, now you've got me all mad. I give up. For good.
No, it's bad.
I said I give up. For good.
No, it's bad. My deepest apologies for putting on an act about something so terrible today, sir.
Well,
Are you kidding me? The crowd loved it.
Anyway, so how did we do?
Can I just ask you one question? Are you for real?
Yes, I am.
I should have known.
She have a jacket in her base outfit?
It's been so long since I've seen it.
The sleeves.
Okay, yeah. The sleeves and the books.
I'm just surprised we haven't gotten around to putting her in the
What?
super painful school outfit yet.
Oh, her fucking awful eye-searing. Yeah, so apparently all of Magilu's school uniforms are just fucking terrible. Like, school uniform 2 is fine. It's got a little bit of like the bright yellow on it, but like regular and winter are fucking awful for her for no explicit reason.
Yeah, no, her regular one's like, why would you do this?
Magalu also competes with Velvet for who can wear the least amount of clothes in their costumes.
I mean, Magalu does win, but
yes, but it is close.
All right, let's go ahead and drop a save
I
there.
know, there's a jacketless version of the base Velvet outfit, which doesn't really have much.
Considering their outfit is mostly jacket, yeah.
Yeah. All right, that being said, thank you all for joining us again for another Sunday afternoon Tales of Berseria multiplayer stream here on Sound Goblin Gaming. We'll be back Tuesday night with our ongoing battle against the insidious forces of Crib. And who knows, maybe some more soldiers will actually die. Then we'll be back next Saturday with the second session of Sound Goblin Storytime Danganronpa V3. Oh. And back here one more time on Sunday for more Tales of Berseria. Till then, I've been Bograt.
I've been the Krampus.
I've been Shiv.
And I've been the Lord of Calamity.
Have a good one, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Remember, arson is a serious crime.